Hi everybody, I'm going to be getting an update on one of my favorite projects. I've been following this since it launched in 2017, and they are building and building and building and pioneering, and it's not a meme coin. It has real world use case.
NordVPN is becoming more than just a VPN. Threat protection will guard your device against malicious websites, malware, trackers, and intrusive ads, even if you're not connected to a VPN server at the time. Step up your cybersecurity and stay safe.
The Keystone wallet is the wallet that you want to be using to keep your crypto safe. Whether you are a Bitcoin maxi or an altcoin lover, it is perfect for you. Easy to use, 3 secure elements, it can support thousands of coins and tokens, and integrates easily with MetaMask, Kepler, and dozens of other extension wallets. Get one now to keep your crypto safe and secure. Go to bit.ly/CryptoRichKeystone. Hi, this is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. I'm joined by Foday. Foday is the operations director for Cajutel. Now, before I introduce him to get an update on what's happening with Cajutel, please subscribe, follow me on Twitter, CryptoRichYT, join my official Telegram announcements channel, and please come and support my work on bit.ly/CryptoRichOdyssee, bit.ly/CryptoRich3Speak, and bit.ly/CryptoRichRumble. Okay, hey Foday, thank you so much for making yourself available.
Thank you for having me.
You are always welcome, and I don't know how many of these videos we've done, and then how many videos I've done with Cajutel since 2017, late 2017 when it ICO'd. Do you want to say a little bit about Cajutel, what it is and what you're doing, just as a brief introduction?
Sure. Just an introduction for people who will be listening to me for the first time. Cajutel is an ISP company in West Africa, meaning Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau. We are building high-speed internet to reach the most least area in all of this country for people to have access to Wi-Fi, very, very fast internet. And we are doing this with 100% green. That's meaning we are using solar power to power all of our equipment and towers. So this is basically what Cajutel is about.
Yes, and the thing about Guinea-Bissau, and Sierra Leone is they're virgin territory for high-speed Wi-Fi, unlike, I imagine, Nigeria or Ghana, which would have a very well-developed infrastructure in that regard. And that also, they're pretty stable economies as well, fairly stable societies with good governance, and they're rich in resources, diamonds, gold, I don't know, what else?
Bauxite, rutile.
Yep. So then by connecting that country into Wi-Fi, you're going to allow them to access more of their resources. And hopefully, Foday, forgive me, I want to get a little bit political here. Hopefully that those nations get to keep more of their resources versus it being extracted by their former colonial masters.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So you're the operations director for Cajutel. Now, Cajutel, their token is CAJ. It's available on Mercatox, and they did a very small ICO in October, November 2017. And I think I did 3 sponsored videos, and I've been covering it ever since. I have Cash tokens. None of my videos ever since then have been sponsored. I want the project to win because then I'll do well with my Cash tokens. But what I like is you're building something real that makes a difference to people and isn't just some lines of code with a dog's face on it, like a meme.
Yeah.
And I was there in August last year and had a look at some of the towers and everything. And our last video was in December 2023. We got an update. So, and I know you were starting with Freetown in Sierra Leone. So do you want to start and tell us what's happening in Sierra Leone and with Freetown? And if need be, I can share a map of Freetown as well. Or if you want to do that.
If you want to share, you can share, but I will just give a brief updates of what have been done since December, since the last time you came, and see everything for yourself firsthand. Recently, we have built or construct a new tower at Laka, which is a very challenging terrain because it's right on top of the hill. There's no access road, nothing.
Oh, yes. Because when I came in August last year, you were you were just surveying it or something. You had to get the
Yes,
equipment out
exactly.
there and everything and build the
Yes.
road.
So construction is completed now. It's only to do the fencing and then mount our equipment. And then what is very, very interesting here, Cajutel has constructed the road from the main highway right on top of the tower, which has made this area very accessible to even the community people, because there was nothing like that.
Right. Wow.
So we have done it, which is very, very expensive, but this is what we call the commitment of the company, to assist the community, not only with now Wi-Fi speed internet, but also with physical construction of roads. In a terrain where there is nothing like that before, we've done it. That is one.
Wow.
And then, secondly, we've moved a little bit out of Freetown. Now we went to the northwest district, like the Botloko district. We've built one tower there, which is like across the river towards the airport. So we have a tower there now existing. We are just waiting for equipment to power it on, and then it's live for the customers around there.
Hold on a second. Let me share screen. Let's have a look.
So just over there, just over Freetown, you can see Tagreen. Just over the river, yes, this is Tagreen.
This is Tagreen.
Yeah, but at the tip of the edge of the water here, yes, that is Tagreen.
That is Tagreen. Okay, I remember because I got the ferry there. It takes half an hour to cross.
Yeah. So this is
where is the tower?
The tower is just like a 500 meters away from the river.
Okay, so somewhere here.
No, over, across.
Here?
Yes, that is Tagreen. That is
wow.
Yeah, we are now over. That is what I'm saying. We are now over Freetown. So we now enter the northern region, which is the Botloko district, and we have a tower there now. And we plan 5 towers to cover this area.
All the way up to the airport to serve the airport.
The next tower should be just opposite the airport.
Right.
Yeah. So we are trying to get a piece of land now to build that tower.
Okay. Now, where does this tower get its signal from? Is it by cable or across the water here?
We're going to do a point-to-point because we want to connect Guinea and Sierra Leone. So there is another town that is called Mapotolo.
Further north?
Yeah, just on top, continue. You will see by the border between Sierra Leone and Guinea. Okay.
Okay, so I see here.
Mapotolo, that is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we want to do a two-way traffic, Guinea and Sierra Leone. So in case there is a problem in Sierra Leone, where we get the main source of internet, then Guinea can be our backup. So our customer will never be down. And if there is a problem in Guinea, Sierra Leone can be a backup for Guinea. So this is how we want to connect like Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Guinea-Bissau. So nobody will down at the time.
Yeah, now this looks like quite a distance. Because here's this is where the airport is.
Yeah, this is Tagreen. But we're going to have 5 middle towers. Yeah, it's
5 towers between
5
here.
towers in between.
Okay.
Yeah. But to start, the plan is we're going to connect Mapotolo and Gloucester, which we're going to construct very soon.
Oh, wow.
Gloucester is in Freetown.
Okay.
Yeah, Gloucester is somewhere in Freetown.
Okay, Gloucester's in Freetown. And how many towers do you have in Freetown now?
We have total of 12.
And is all of Freetown covered now, pretty much?
Freetown, I would say, is 90% covered, but because of the topology of Freetown, a lot of mountain.
Yes.
So there are some area you need a small mast to cover these people around. So this is the only issue. But we have towers now in strategic location. So if you can look on Freetown map, you can see Laka. No, look at Laka. You can see
it's Laka.
Yes. So we have a tower there now that is covering like a very wide area in Freetown.
Right.
And it's up to like the western rural area also.
Right. Okay.
Freetown is divided into 2: western urban and western rural.
Sure. And then the plan is for people who are new to Cajutel is that at some point, once the company turns a profit, then those profits will be shared with the Caj token holders.
Exactly. That is the plan.
And then
it's going to take a while because the building is moving slowly, but for sure it's working out. So once that is done, then we're going to expect profits. And now we are growing very big. We are getting big contracts, which is very, very nice for us.
Okay, I'll come to those in a second, Foday. But just to just to expand it all out for people who are new to Cajutel and why I'm so excited about this project and interested in this project. So you have Sierra Leone here, and we've been building here, and then you have the Diamond Country out west, and you're going to be building there. And then you've recently got a license for Guinea, and we'll talk about that in a moment. And there's still an application going on for Guinea-Bissau. So we're talking about a massive area, massive area of many, many towers, virgin territory, and a project that's building real-world use case. And the other thing that I appreciate that people may not know is that the CEO of the project, Andreas, he's run these sort of IT, ISP, telephony, internet companies before elsewhere in Iceland and in Switzerland. Admittedly, Sierra Leone is warmer than both of them put together. Right? But he does have experience in this, and he's been putting his own money into it because the ICO funds weren't sufficient. So obviously this is not a scam, right? Because he's dipping into his own pockets.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. So it's really worth looking into. Okay, now you were talking about big customers, and I can't remember. I think you were close to about 100 business customers last time we spoke in December.
Yes, we have like the case now. If I want to do a split, home users, which I'll call some of them. We have like 50, and then we have 64 business customers.
Right.
Which round it up to 122 customers currently.
Okay.
Yeah, but we are growing big, and we are getting more bigger customers. Why? Because the current business customers that we have, they are now advertising for us because they've seen the difference between Cajutel and all the other internet service providers.
Okay, just so it's clear what the difference is in terms of speed. Their best speed versus
in terms of speed. Our speed is like lightning, very fast. Yeah. Because what we did, the idea that Andreas came with, we lease a port, which is the IPLC, the International Private Circuits, which we lease, and then we are tunneling our own internet from Paris, telehouse in Paris, to Sierra Leone. So the standard that Cajutel is doing in Sierra Leone is like Europe or any Western world standard.
Right.
This is what we are doing exactly. For example, in my own house here, Freetown, I'm having 83 megabits upload and download speed. That is what I am having with Cajutel.
I think that's more than my house in the UK. Could you put a link here, please?
So this is the technique we are using. And then we have another technique, which we don't cap customers. Meaning, if you request for a 5 megabit in your house for speed, we don't cap you on only 5. What we do, we leave it open for you. Because whether we cap it or not, we are already paying this cash. So what we do is another means of advertising. So we give the customer this freedom of enjoying whatever speed is available at the moment when they are working, which is actually bringing more people in, because they will tell you, oh, I'm asking for this, but I am getting more than what I am asking for. So more people are coming in, This is how we are doing our own adverts. For example, one of the ministries, we are providing for them, and this ministry is responsible for one of the big colleges, which is the College of Medicine. And now they've called us again to do a bidding, which we know for sure, because of our proven record to the ministry, we're going to win this bid for this college. And we already have another big college, which is the College of Theology. And what was excited about that project when we have it, we did the entire mapping and running all of the internet, because it's a huge campus. It's like hectares of land. Yeah. But we manage everything, and now the entire campus of this college is enjoying the Cajutel internet. This is like, even for them, they said this is the first time they're having a company like this in Sierra Leone to take over this responsibility. And then, yes, there are some issues that arise at times because this is technical stuff, but it's like very limited. We are like 99.99% up all the time running. Wow. So, and they are really enjoying it. There is no complaint. Everything is working perfectly so far.
Okay. Now, I know that Sierra Leone had power issues very recently.
Yes.
You sent me a message saying that Cajutel was still running.
Yes. The electricity is really, really, really bad at this current moment. But we are still running. Why? Because our solar system is up and running perfectly. So what we did, even the last container I shipped, which was in February, Andreas bought a lot of batteries also.
Right.
We bought a lot of batteries just for more to add to what we have and to have extra backup. And what also he did, we bought few generators but this is for standby. That is why he bought these generators. If there is an issue with the solar system, because it's a technical thing also, it arises, we can use maybe for the 30 minutes or 1 hour, we can use the generator whilst we do maintenance on the solar system, and then it's back up. So this is what he did, because the electricity is really, really, really bad at this current moment. It was fine, at least but really, really bad at this current moment. So we have to put all the measures in place so that our customer can enjoy what they are paying for. So this is what
and then that will bring you even more customers.
Exactly.
In those times. Yeah.
Whenever there's a problem, maybe other companies or our competitors are going down, we are up and running conveniently. So this brings more, because the people will trust us more. That yes, these guys are doing what we are paying for. So this is why we are having. Recently, we just connect few customers that I know they are with a particular competitors, but for some reason they were down for like a week. I don't know what is happening. So we were called and we have replaced.
Right.
We take all these customers. So this is what is happening now. And I'm still confident that more and more is coming, because I'm getting the rumor outside. I'm getting. At times I see some places people discuss about Cajutel, they don't know me, but I don't say anything. Just like in good way, they are this company, they are doing well. They wish we are having the small Wi-Fi that they can move around with. But this we cannot do now. We can only do home or your business place.
Okay. But that will come one day. Okay. Very good. Anything else you want to let us know about Sierra Leone or Freetown?
Yes, Sierra Leone, as I'm saying, we are really putting things in place to build up big, because we don't only want to do the ISP. There are more things to do in Sierra Leone. Just like you said, Sierra Leone, Guinea-Bissau, this West African region, which we call the Mano River. We have a Mano River Union, which comprises of Abidjan, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea. This is a really virgin area. Now I can include Guinea-Bissau, because this is our focus area to start. It's really a virgin ground, which most of the IT stuff is not available in the country.
Right.
And these are expansion that we want to do. These are other expansion. Like you can see, you've been in Sierra Leone. We have no data center. It's something in our mind also. People that are doing backup or want to have sites to host, they have to go outside of Sierra Leone. They have to go to Europe, or they have to go to America to find a place. This is something also we are thinking. So Cajutel wants to grow in a different way in the country.
Yeah.
So we are working very hard.
Which would be a lot more affordable. That if Sierra Leone has its own.
If they have it here, it's much more cheaper for them than going outside. So we are thinking on that line. We are working on that. But at the moment, we are focusing on our ISP work. And we want to change the game in a different way. So we are building, and we are building strategically, not like building like other companies I'm seeing. They will just put tower anywhere. No, we want to less the tower that we are constructing. That is why we are looking for strategic area, which is already mapped. I know Andrea showed you that one.
Yes.
So my job now, I'm looking for a piece of land, and then we build. Piece of land, and then we build. Whenever I find one, we go there and we build immediately. So the next 2 towers that we are going to build, because I already secured the land, is for Gloucester in Freetown, and then Mapotolo.
Okay, let's go over to Mapotolo.
Yeah, Mapotolo is north. So it's north with Guinea, the border with Guinea, Sierra Leone.
This is the borderline. So we
open it a bit, then you will see Mapotolo. Yeah, that is it. So we're going to build a tower here, and we're going to do it immediately. The container of this tower will arrive on the 25th of April. Yes. We're going to do a 40-meter tower at Mapotolo and a 40-meter tower at Gloucester. So we're doing this one at Mapotolo because we're going to connect direct from Guinea, and then we do the microwave to Sierra Leone, which we connect to Gloucester at the moment because we urgently need it.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Gloucester is going to be here in Freetown, so it'll connect
Yes,
from
Gloucester
here
is
to there.
Yes, from there to Gloucester in Freetown. It's going to be something like 100 and some kilometers, but already Andreas have find the equipment that will cover that distance.
Right.
So we are okay with that. We are going to get a 4 times 1 gig that will be sending from Guinea to Sierra Leone to start. And then later we have to take again from Sierra Leone to Guinea.
Yeah.
So, but the plan is to come along with a 10 gig. But after we have done the tower that are going to be in the middle, that's this one in Tagreen, one at the airport, and then you have Rukup and Bishia, places like that. We have to get 5 tower in between, and then we can come with the 10 gig.
Right.
Yeah. So
wow.
This is what we are working on currently for Sierra Leone. It's just like building, getting more customers, building, getting more customers. So this is what we are on in Sierra Leone.
And then in Mapotolo, then you can go into Guinea because you recently got a license for Guinea.
Yeah.
And Guinea is much, much bigger than Sierra Leone. So here's Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
And I think Guinea is also richer than Sierra Leone. Is that right?
In terms of mineral, we have mineral more than them. It's just like how to manage it is the thing.
Yes. Well, I think you have perhaps
we have more minerals than them.
You have more minerals and everything, and perhaps more colonial extraction by your former imperial masters than happened in Guinea. Perhaps
that's the thing.
Wouldn't surprise me.
So for Guinea, I was there in February, late February.
Yeah.
I came along with Andreas because now we have the license.
Yes.
So that's the installation already.
In Conakry? You're starting in Conakry?
Yes. We start the installation. That is in where we have to get all our bandwidth to take it out to the public. So we start the installation. We've installed the switches and routers. That is set. So the next step now, Andrea is right now ordering all the equipment we need.
Okay.
To start serving the public in Guinea. So once I'm back in France, I'm going to do a big shipment again, and then I'll bring this equipment, send it off to Guinea, and then finally we can start serving the public in Guinea.
Okay, starting building in Conakry, I assume.
Yes, we started already, but it's now to come out to the public. Internally, the job is ready. It's now to come externally, but we need equipment to do that. We need customers' equipment, and we need the point-to-point, our access points. We need all of those equipment to mount on the tower. So this is what Andreas is working on now. He's ordering all the equipment, which I will ship.
Okay.
In the near future.
And when do you envisage the first tower? Will you'll start construction in Conakry, and when do you think it'll be, roughly speaking, up and running?
For now, it's going to be up and running as soon as possible. Why I'm saying as soon as possible? Because we are only waiting equipment. In the beginning, we are not going to construct our own tower. We're going to do a co-location.
Right.
That we rent towers from other companies because we want to start and run. And our market strategy, we're going to take the entire Guinea market. That is for sure. Because we watch what they are doing, and then we're going right on the opposite way in Conakry. So only thing that we are waiting for now is equipment. And then the towers are there. Umu is running around trying to get all these contracts for the towers that we've located. So once the equipment are there, it's just to start mounting up this equipment, do all the connections, and then we start serving the population in Guinea.
That's extraordinary. Okay.
So this is going to be as soon as possible.
And do you how many employees does Cajutel have in Guinea, and how many in Sierra Leone, roughly?
In Sierra Leone, we are now 17. In Guinea, we have 3. We have Umu, who is like the operations director there, and then you have the technician and the marketer.
Right.
But we have to go there from Sierra Leone, and then we train them to know how to use the equipment. Train Umu because we want to do a uniform stuff. The same thing we are doing in Sierra Leone is what we want to roll out in Guinea, Conakry, and in Guinea-Bissau. So if you live in Sierra Leone, you go to Guinea, it's the same thing. You go to Guinea-Bissau, it's the same thing. So this is how we are working. You know, as we are expanding in West Africa and maybe Africa as a whole, When you go Cajutel, it's Cajutel.
Oh, hold on, Foday. Do you know how big Africa is?
I know how big, but you have to think very, very big. That is why I'm thinking. I'm thinking very big, and
Yeah,
that is why I'm very hard to succeed.
yes, absolutely. I just want to mention this, right? Because the 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 way the maps are, the Mercator projection, this type of map, it
Yeah.
people don't get an idea. It doesn't show really how big Africa is, right?
About
So
Africa.
from this part of Africa down to South Africa here, right, is the
Yeah.
same as the width of Russia. And in Africa, you can fit United States, India, Russia, and China,
Well,
and a
yeah.
few other little countries as well. So okay, well, let's just stick with these three for now, right?
Yeah, we are focusing on the three.
Yes.
I hopefully when we cover these three, because Guinea-Bissau is very easy to build. It's a flat land.
Ah,
Yeah. So once we have Guinea, we bring something to the border between Guinea and Guinea-Bissau. Then we are good for Guinea-Bissau.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Guinea-Bissau is very, very small. It's not a big country. It's very small.
And what's happening with the license application in Guinea-Bissau? Do you know?
We already have the license. Before
Oh,
even we already have the license for Guinea-Bissau.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we have it. We have it long ago.
Okay.
Even I traveled once with Andrea. We went to Portugal
Yeah.
to interview some guys because we are looking for people to start the project in Guinea-Bissau. We're looking for someone that will speak Portuguese. We went to Portugal. We interviewed some guys.
Yeah.
And I think they were just asking for arm and a leg. Very, very expensive. What they are asking for to what they want as salary, and
Right.
it was too much.
I'll come and do it. I don't speak Portuguese. I'm not an engineer, but I like warm weather.
Yeah, well, we're actually looking for someone to start,
Ah,
to do the
okay.
groundwork and then start. And we need somebody who can speak, of course, Portuguese. That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, I can say obrigado, which is
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
it.
Thank you. Obrigado.
Yeah, because for me, yeah, I can work in Sierra Leone English. Of course I know I'm a Sierra Leonean, and then I can work in Guinea. I can speak French fluently, so
Yeah.
that's no problem.
We need somebody else for
So
Guinea.
far, this is what we are doing. Guinea will be live very, very soon. We are actually live to Cajutel, but we are not yet live to the public. So this is
Right.
what we are working on. So very soon we're going to be live in Guinea, and then serving the customers there. Sierra Leone is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Even now, I'm planning to take 3, 4, to add 5 more employees because my technical team is getting smaller and smaller by day.
Yeah.
My marketing and accounting team is getting smaller and smaller by day. My customer service, I only have one customer service officer, or I can call her now the manager, and she's getting overloaded. Handling customers' complaint, checking on customers, trying to collect. There is a lot, so I have to add
Yes.
another person to assist. So very soon I'm going to add 5 more employees, 5 more. So we're going to be like 2. So I'm getting bigger in Sierra Leone.
Okay. Well, one thing I want to ask you, and is about when can token holders expect something for their patients? Now, before you answer, let me say this, right?
Yeah.
Andreas was really, really clear at the beginning of the ICO that this is going to take time. And I completely understood it. And I said the same thing, because you're not writing lines of code. You're building
No.
structures of concrete and steel. I've seen them, right? And that takes time. And like you said, this is a real business that's spanning across 3 nations. But as the money keeps going in, as you keep expanding, well, it seems to me the eventual day of profits it seems more and more far off. And then when you say Africa, I'm like, oh my God, everything's going to go back in. I'd have to pass on the tokens to my grandchildren or something. So, just any idea, or is it still kind of open?
Well, what I will say in this area, I will still ask people with card token to exercise patience, because what we are making at the moment, we cannot share it. What we are having at the moment is going back into building. So just like Andrea said, it's not going to be a day job, neither 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. We've been in Sierra Leone since 2019,
Yeah.
and you can imagine, things happen. Like In 2020, we have COVID, which restricted everything.
Yeah.
Okay, COVID is over. We are still building and building, and it's not easy in building. You know, I know firsthand what I'm talking about.
I've seen myself, because when I went, was it August last year or July, August last year, wet season, when it rained, you can't build. And then there was also unrest because around the election period.
Exactly, that is it. And building in some terrain, you know, you can imagine you have no road. There is no access to go there. You have to start everything from scratch. And this is my experience with Laka, you know. And when you are building in short location, my God, it's really, really, really expensive. You know why I'm stressing on the really expensive? There's no road. So you can imagine how to take materials there.
Yeah.
You know, the amount I use to build Tagreen, or the amount I use to build not Juba, like what I'm going to use to build Gloucester, or what I used to build Rokel, if you check it, it's like triple for Laka.
Right. Yeah. Because you need to take the workers with you. You have to carry the equipment. You need food for them. You need water, and you can't keep going back and forth.
When you buy material, delivery, they will just deliver at the main road, which is the Peninsula Road. Now, how to take this material from this Peninsula Road right on top of that hill? That will cost you 4 or 5 times what you buy this material. So these are the things. So at times you build fast, at times you build slow. So that's why I say they have to exercise patience. And what we are making now is really going back to the business. You know, this is what we are doing. But we are working. I am working. Everybody's working because we are together. Everybody's working.
Yes.
Very hard to, first of all, complete Sierra Leone and we forget about it. We know Sierra Leone is running now, and probably we start making profits. And even with these profits, we cannot give it yet to holders. Why? Because we want to send it to Guinea.
Yeah.
So we can finish with Guinea. And combining these two countries, then I think when everything is set, we can expect something. Guinea maybe it's not too tough like Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone, only Freetown is a problem. Because it's mountain everywhere in Freetown. So this is the problem in Freetown. Maybe Guinea, they are mountain, but you have vast land that are flat. Those areas you can build very, very, very fast.
Yes. And if I think of Amazon, because Amazon is an online store, but they have physical infrastructure.
Yes.
All the warehouses and the delivery service. And then you can buy just about anything in Amazon, which means they have to have it in stock. So how massive are those warehouses? And I don't know how many years it was before Amazon turned a profit.
Oh, it takes time. It takes a lot of time. If I can give you an example, it's like DHL. DHL, it took them 55 years to break even.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll just make sure I pass on the private keys to my grandchildren.
It's just an example. I know because we are in the digital age, so we're going to be very fast. You know, I'm just thinking, like I just give an example. DHL, it took them 55 years to start making profit, but now they are very big.
Yes,
worldwide, like almost in any country you can find DHL. So it's the same thing Cajutel is working on, but I am pretty sure we're going to be very, very, very fast than that.
Oh, much, much faster. Foday, you and Andreas, are you guys going to be around in 55 years' time?
We are hoping for that, you know. That is why we don't retire. We're going to keep working, you know. So this is what we're going to do. But for sure, very, very, we're going to start making a lot of money. I am really, really sure about that because I am projecting, I am seeing what is happening, you know, for Sierra Leone. Now I'm getting, because what I am getting, these big contracts, is like, I am really, really happy that are coming in, you know.
Okay, now can you say what some of the big contracts are? These are in Sierra Leone. Can you mention them?
Yes, one of them is the Ministry of Health. It's huge. We have the Bible College, which is a huge one, and they are paying good money. And just recently, that I'm telling you, is like 2 weeks ago, we got the Sierra Leone immigration. And we are actually giving service to the headquarters of the immigration. And what happened? The Ministry of Internal Affairs is also there, and they asked us to connect them. So they are just waiting to approve the budget. We're going to connect them. And then what happened again? The immigration also called us that they need our service at the Guinea border. They want also at the Liberia border. And then I said, oh, then after they're going to call us for the Lunge airport. That is definite. So this is what I'm saying, big contracts,
Those are big contracts. And they're
everywhere.
They're also credible contracts.
Yes.
They'll give credibility.
Very credible.
Yeah. And then when you eventually move out to Bo and Kenema, like the minerals area.
Yeah. Because they have branches in all of those places. I know very soon they will call us, okay, we need in this our branch. We need in this our branch. And then that is how we expand easily.
Fabulous.
So these are the big contracts that I'm talking about. And then what is coming next, I know we are going to win that contract, is the College of Medicine. And it's going to be a big one, very, very big also.
Great.
And then currently I am working with the Freetown Polytechnic because my dad was the vice principal there.
Yeah.
So I went there because we need to lease a land from them to build the tower. And I noticed they don't have an internet.
Oh dear.
It's a huge college, and they are doing degree programs. So I'm going to talk with them to start something for them, even if it is small, but I want to start something for them. And from there, we can take it from there to grow it big. So these are the things we are doing. And then these three colleges are all around. You have College of Medicine, the Freetown Polytechnic, and the Dewey Bible College. So they are just around. So if you can serve this, you have to serve this, and we serve the last one.
Fabulous.
So these are the things that are coming, and we are expecting. The US Embassy just sent us, now they want to double their capacity we are giving them. So this is another big one.
Yeah.
So we think that, the American Embassy also is responsible for the Peace Corps. So already the Peace Corps also approached us that they need. And who is going to sponsor them is the American Embassy. So this is how we are growing, It's just from this word of mouth. We are not doing like radio adverts, TV adverts. No, it's just customers taking us around.
Yes.
And the office they are seeing us currently is getting smaller. We are planning to move to get a bigger office.
I look forward to visiting that.
Yeah, the team is getting bigger, the office is getting smaller.
Yes, very good, very good. I had such a great time in Sierra Leone last year. It was really, really great. Great to meet you and your family and Andreas and Sachin and all the others. It's just wonderful. So, anything else you want to say before we finish up?
Yes, just to say to the token holders, just continue to exercise patience, trust the process. We are working very hard. Andrea is pouring the cash a lot, because I know he's pouring a lot of cash to the project. You know why? Because he believes what he's doing.
Yeah, he's
and I believe what we are doing. And my team, now my team, we are really working very hard. The team, everybody's happy. We are working hard. We are pushing the project. We are getting new implementation every day because I ask everybody to bring idea, what we can do to grow the company. People bring in ideas, so we are growing. So everybody should be patient. We are still building. Building has not yet completed, but once we complete building, which is going to be very, very soon, because we have I have currently 5 towers lying there, and another 7 towers are coming. So this is all for Freetown. Let me say for Sierra Leone. So we are going to be very rapid. The only thing that is taking the time is getting the piece of land, because I don't want to lease. I want to buy the land outright, because I don't want to be paying yearly, So I just want to go buy your land, build. Buy the land, build.
Yeah, and just on that, the ICO raised about $100,000, which is nothing. Nothing in 2017.
That is just to buy. When I'm building one tower, let me give you a rough calculation of building one tower like Laka. That's buying the tower from China, shipping, paying custom duty, paying transportation. Do until you finish to build one tower, it will cost you about $70,000.
Right.
Just to build one, that is the plus minus. You're going to spend $70,000. So imagine how much towers you have built, and Andreas is the one.
Andreas is putting the money in. He's not doing this as a charity. He wants a return on his investment.
Yes, I have a contract with Andrea that I signed. He's giving Cajutel a loan, and we have to pay back once we start making profit. Actually, it doesn't ask for much. It's a little interest.
Yeah.
So you can understand. So that means he really wants the project to work. and the project is actually working. So this is what we are about now. So we are building, as I'm telling you. For everything I said, Andreas, I need this on the ground. Andrea will just order and send. And we are working. So this tower that are coming, I already secured the land for Gloucester. I already secured the land for Makotolo. It's just to take it there and build it.
Great.
Right now, I'm looking for the rest. So,
okay. Foday, thank you.
Imagine what is going on.
Yes, Foday, I'm gonna have to stop you. I'm gonna have to stop you, right? Because it's very, very exciting. I can hear the passion and excitement in your voice, right? And
exactly.
it is coming along. It is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
and patience pays in the crypto space. So if you're interested in a long, it's gonna take time, right? But in a cryptocurrency project that's investing in a real world asset, then go check it out. I'll have all the links in the description below. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with Cajutel profits. This is Cajutel Rich and Cajutel Foday signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.
Bye.